Ain't no half step and Marcus J. We are back. 804-447-0601 to get in on the discussion. 804-447-0601 as we do at this time every single week. We get with your man, the NBA analyst of Ain't No Half Step, and your man, K. Diddy Dub. What's up, bruh?
Yo, what's going on, man?
How you doing?
Good.
How you doing?
Good, I'm good. How everybody doing in the studio?
Everybody's good, man.
Bro, I'll help you out.
We all doing well. We got to get Carlton Banks on his mic.
Yeah, we doing good on the 804.
But other than that, we doing all right. You sitting there getting ready to watch one of the games of the week that you're gonna tell us about later on when we get to that point.
Yeah, man.
Wow,
right
really?
now I'm watching Philadelphia and Indiana. Pretty pivotal right now since Philly and the Knicks are tied right now. Philly sitting in that 8th position in the playoffs. So, all games right now for the rest of the season for a lot of teams is important.
Everything.
Yeah, 10 more games, right?
For some teams, yeah, 10 more games. You have you have Chicago with like 5 more games. You got a lot of teams. You got 7 more games by San Antonio. So the number of teams that's winding down the season.
Gotcha.
Then you got teams like the Lakers who still got like 3 weeks left.
See, there you go.
The Lakers are in the 3rd position, Big Rube, 39-22. Right now, they set up to play Denver. They won the season series with Denver 3-1. They hopped over the Clippers. So I know you're happy about that.
Oh yeah, we about to own
They
them.
would have playoff position.
Yeah, we about to own them for real.
That advantage, I should say.
Let me ask you this, K-Dub. Since you mentioned the Clippers, what's going on with them right now?
Well, you know what, man? They're going through their times right now. What it is that this part of the season, a lot of teams have figured you out. So a lot of teams are starting to focus on not allowing Blake Griffin to go off with crazy dunks. It seems as though a lot of teams, they can't really control Chris Paul, but what they try to do is shut down a lot of his options. So a lot of teams have gotten hit to the Clippers, and
Right.
they're still. I mean, hey man, they're sitting in the 4th position, and believe it or not, this is the highest that they've ever been as the Clippers since they moved to Los Angeles from San Diego. So 38-23 is still not nothing to whiff at. This is the best team that they had since they've been a franchise in LA. So, and if the season was to end right now, they'd be sitting basically at the 4th position with home court advantage as well. They got 5 more games left.
That's good. I wish my man hadn't got hurt in the middle of the season, though. That would have really...
You still on Chauncey Billups, man?
Yeah, man. Chauncey was a beast, man.
Every single...
He would have been the triple on. Seriously.
You're absolutely right.
I mean, come on.
Every single week he comes in and
Hey, man.
he laments the fact that
Chauncey Billups.
he laments the fact that Chauncey Billups has been unable to play for the Clippers. Dub, if you saw Chauncey Billups playing today, how much different would the Clippers be?
Plus 20 games. Say it.
They would. You know what? If the Clippers did have Chauncey Billups, they probably would be in that 3rd position. They would basically be flip-flop with the Lakers, similar to what they were last week. I mean, last week at this time, the Clippers were sitting in that 3rd position. I don't think that they would have been better than San Antonio or Oklahoma City. That's just my own personal opinion. So more than likely, they would have been sitting at that 3 spot.
Before we get into Oklahoma City, Dub, can you stress the importance of the fact that the Lakers are 4-1 without Kobe Bryant?
That's a good thing. That's a great thing because now going into the playoffs, you got a lot of players that normally wouldn't get the time that they're getting right now, and they're building confidence. You're getting a lot more work out of your bench because of the fact that Kobe's not there, and everybody has to basically step up as far as minutes and production. So it's a good thing. The good thing that they're sitting 5 games left. I do think Kobe, just from a rust standpoint, I think he should play, if possible, a game or 2 just to kind of just shake a little bit of the rust off. Maybe play a half, if possible, just to kind of get up and down the court. That's my own personal opinion, but I mean they've shown that there's something to be contended with. You know, Ron Artest has actually woke up. You got Matt Barnes. You got.
Wait a minute. Who just woke up?
Who's playing? He's still playing out of his mind for the whole season, even though he does some knucklehead things here and there.
Hold on, K-Dub. Who did you say just woke up?
Oh, my bad. World Peace.
Metal World Peace.
Yes.
I'm gonna support Ruben this one time because I don't want him to get upset.
Man, I don't care what you call the dude. I don't care if you call him the formerly Ron Artest.
We all know who I'm talking about.
Meta World Peace, the artist formerly known as Ron Artest.
All right, K-Dub, who's going to win the West, man? OKC or the Spurs? Who's going to win it?
San Antonio.
Wow, really?
Yep. San Antonio right now, they're sitting in the one position. They're game up on, well, they're tied with Oklahoma City. And similar to what I told y'all the other week is that, you know, even though they rested their players, San Antonio is 43-16. They're the second. They have the second best record in the league, and nobody has really talked about that. You know, Greg Popovich has coached another great season. He won't be considered for Coach of the Year, but very methodically they've gone on, and now they've bungee jumped over Oklahoma City, and they're sitting at the one position in the West. I think that they have 7 games left, whereas Oklahoma City has 5. I threw that out there, San Antonio, but it's a toss-up between them and Oklahoma City who's going to win the West. I know you was looking for me to say the Lakers, but the Lakers are 5 out with 5 games to go.
Oh, no, I wouldn't look for that.
Oklahoma City and San Antonio to lose for the rest of the season, and I doubt that.
Well, I wouldn't really look for that. You know, honestly, after the beating we gave San Antonio last week, and then we got 2 more times to see them, the biggest question is, can the Lakers control their own destiny and put San Antonio back in the number 2 spot for us? Because ultimately, let's just be real. We ain't trying to see OKC in the semis. We're trying to see them in the Western Conference Finals. We want them to win out. We want them to be number 1 because let's just be real. We have a much better chance of beating San Antonio than we do of beating Oklahoma City.
Well, you're absolutely right. You know, with 5 games left in their season,
and we played them twice.
It's possible. Let's just say it's very possible. A lot of things will have to come into play for you guys to well, not even say a lot of things, man. Just a combination of who's going to win, who's going to lose, and when they win and lose.
Yeah.
You know, that'll come into play. Like I said, you know, it'll be interesting to see if Kobe does play 1 or 2 games, the last few games of the season, you know.
Yeah, I think he's probably looking at the last 2 games, I would say, to rub off the rust. But the same thing goes for the East. Who's winning the East?
Right now, Miami is 2.5 games behind Chicago. I think Chicago pretty much may have that lock. I'll go ahead out on a limb and say Chicago has that locked up right now. If you're asking from, you know, what perspective or whatever, as far as who wants to have what, I'm sure Miami would definitely like to have that one position so that at least in the Eastern Conference they would have home court advantage all the way through. Chicago has 5 games left. Miami has 6 games left. It's going to probably go back and forth. It's going to go back and forth. They do play each other before the end of the season. They play each other one more time, and that's on Thursday. So, you know, once again, is Derrick Rose going to play? And if he does play, how effective is he going to be? Is Miami going to rest some guys? They rested Dwayne Wade last night, and they wound up winning a close one with the Nets. So, you know, that has to come into play as well. You know, which team has basically said, okay, we're happy with our player position. Let's go from here.